merchants that actually need to process recurring or memorized transactions within QuickBooks, or maybe they just have a large number of open transactions that are all together. So like at the end of the day or end of the week, and they want to process those. So under the customer pull-down menu, when our software is installed, there's actually a menu item that gets added. We're just going to go to the batch sale feature. The form is very simple to use. You can search either by a particular date range or by an invoice number range. Most people search by a date range because they tend to have a billing period like on the 1st or the 15th or something like that. But you can, again, just simply put in whatever date range you're billing for. So in this case, it's just for today. We just created a few invoices, and we're going to hit the search button. What will happen is our software will go through, and it's going to scan the QuickBooks database and find those transactions company-wide right within QuickBooks. It's going to display them on a single screen view. One thing I do want to point out, this is not a fully automated process. We intentionally designed it that way. Our experience has been that the systems that are fully automated, that you say, okay, every month on the 1st at 2 o'clock, I want you to run all these charges. Those, in our experience, tend to create a lot of billing problems because there's always, the merchant always has customers that change something, or they want to pause their service, or they're due a discount, and that's why we've built in this feature so that you can simply give this a once over. We want you to make sure, the merchant have the ability to make sure that the billing is correct and not just blindly charge. If there is something that's changed, we have links that we can click on and get to the exact invoice. So let's say that there was a change, a discount, a credit, or something like that, and we needed to actually make a update to the invoice. We can do that, and then we're just gonna refresh. And so what will happen is we have the ability to edit invoices from this screen. The other thing that we run into a lot is sometimes merchants maybe can only run a certain dollar amount per day or per billing period, or maybe they just only want to do a partial batch. With those fully automated systems, it's typically all or nothing. With ours, the merchant has the ability to come in and they can, pick and choose individual invoices, or obviously they can select all. So that's even more flexibility that we offer. Now, all of these accounts do have PayGuard codes available, so we're going to process with PayGuard. Now, here's another feature that's really a very popular one. You'll notice that Danny has 2 different invoices. So it's the same customer, but a lot of times we'll run into merchants whose clients, again, it's the same customer, but they have a different job location or purchasing agent, or maybe just a different account that they want to use. With our software, by invoice, you can actually come in and you can choose a different payment account for a specific invoice for the same customer. This last PayGuard code, you'll notice it does look a little bit different. It starts with an E, which is what we would call an e-check, so it's an ACH transaction. So we've mixed and matched both credit cards and e-checks. Once we're ready to go, we just hit the charge button. And then even though we have multiple transactions, we only have to put the PIN number in one time. So at this point, our software will actually go into QuickBooks. It's going to find those invoices, it's going to pull them out, and then it's going to organize them and start sending them out for processing. As soon as it gets a response back from the processor, it's going to go back into QuickBooks and automatically start updating everything automatically.